Are you calling out Lloyd Banks?
Hey, yo, Banks, what's up, man? What's up, bro? Yeah.
Chief.
A Ward calls out Lloyd Banks and reveals URL contract details on the Norbes It All podcast network. Let's talk about it.
Battle Booth is half a gang on the low. He half a gang on the low. I'm Battle Booth gang, so y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is.
The Battle Booth. If you look him up, y'all go subscribe to his channel.
Oh man, you already know what it is. It's your boy Joe coming at you live and direct from the Battle Booth. If you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, man. I greatly appreciate it, man. Salute. Thank you to all the supporters, man. A Ward, Norbes, you've done it again, Norbes. I really respect the fact that you are going out of your way to get the independent artist perspective from these battle rappers, bro. From the Geechee Gottis, from the A-Wards. I heard you was trying to get Bankhead up on there, who we all know, is fire and has been on his own independent grind. You know what I'm saying? Salute, respect, much respect to Norbes for doing what he's doing out there. A-Ward, salute to you, bro. I got to talk to you real quick, A-Ward, man. I got to talk to you real quick, bro. A-Ward, man, is not like any other battle rapper right now. Let me just say that, right? Let me just say that. In this interview, I thought it was very interesting. One of the things that A-Ward addressed, right? We had a caller who called in and started asking about URL contracts. Now, throughout this interview, A-Ward is explaining to us why it is that he hasn't signed a contract over at URL. One of the reasons being, right, as we all know, if you sign over to URL, you're pretty much signing over in a way your career. You know what I'm saying? The control of your career, what you do, who you battle, how much you make, how many times you can, everything is under the control now of the URL. So besides that being one of the main and obvious reasons that that A-Ward doesn't want to do an exclusive contract with the URL, another one is he simply doesn't want to do a multi-year contract. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to do a multi-year contract. A-Ward is one of those who has integrity, bro, who wants to do his own thing and doesn't want to be locked down and under the control of the umbrella, the corporation. And that makes perfect sense, bro. Absolutely. You guys have seen what happens to some of the guys that are signed onto the URL, right? The Saga, like a bunch of people who just sign over to the URL and then their careers just remain stagnant. You see nothing happening with some people's careers. For what choices or for what reasons these guys are not marketed or promoted or given battles or whatever the case is, who knows? But that's the thing. A-Ward doesn't want to get to that point where now his career is in the hands of the corporation. So he doesn't even know why it is that he's not getting the looks that he's supposed to be getting or that he's earned. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. So a multi-year battle contract, you know what I'm saying, is something that A-Ward doesn't want to get involved in. But aside of that, A-Ward is a special person because I remember not too long ago, right? Your Honor was doing an interview with, I forget if it was with Caps or if it was with Battle Goof. I forgot who it was with, right? But Your Honor starts to go into detail about URL contracts. Now, shortly before that interview happened, Your Honor was booked to do a 2-on-2 battle with Charlie Clips as his partner. I forgot who the opponent was, but that's beside the point. He was going to do a 2-on-2 with Charlie Clips. That was going to be a look. Guess what happened after Your Honor, right, went ahead and pretty much exposed and revealed contract details as far as exclusive contract details? Canceled. That battle did not go down. I actually haven't seen Your Honor battle since then. I don't think I've seen Your Honor battle since then, to be honest with you. He might have battled one time on a smaller card, but I don't think, and I might even be wrong saying that. in this interview, I find it very interesting, bro, that A-Ward goes into explaining, right, what is in those contracts. What specifically is in those types of contracts? Generally speaking, like we know, right, that for example, if you sign to a URL contract, you can't go battle for the ops, the opposition. You know what I mean? In this case, it would be RBE, whom A-Ward makes very clear in this interview that he has a great relationship with, actually, with Adam. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't plan on ruining that anytime soon, URL, unfortunately for you guys. And he's actually in talks for Max Out 3 right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, could battle people like Hitman. You know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? Like, so, besides that being the case, right? A-Ward explains that they're also, as a part of the contract, right? And I did take a couple of notes. He says that the artist development contract is what they are. You know what I'm saying? Which, first of all, A-Ward makes clear that he's not an artist that needs to be developed. And that's the thing here. Like, if they're looking for a new guy to develop and build, then okay, these types of contracts, I guess, would make sense. But if you're offering something, you know, to somebody who's already built themselves, right, and has created his own empire, has a long and extensive resume, and is top tier already, an artist development contract of this nature doesn't make sense. But apparently, this is the type of thing that URL is trying to offer A-Ward, which is part of the reason that A-Ward is not on URL for anybody who's, you know what I'm saying, wondering. So what is it? Two-year, possible third-year contract, but I guess that varies, you know what I'm saying, depending on who it is. I'm sure that probably for A-Ward, that's what they try to offer him, but for a Crucible or a new guy coming in, they're going to offer longer contracts, like 5 years, you know what I'm saying, or plus type of thing. But for somebody like A-Ward, you can't offer, because A-Ward already is not the type of person that wants to be held down to any league. So to offer somebody like A-Ward a 5-year contract would be absolutely ridiculous, and there's no way A-Ward would go for it, unless you're paying A-Ward a fortune. Unless you're paying somebody a fortune, right? Then you have, again, you're only exclusive to the URL, bro. Now, think about, you're on the URL, right? Adam over at RBE has Max Out 3. He offers you Hitman, right? He offers you Hitman. They offer you a $50,000 bag, bro. You can't take it. You can't take it. Even though you have an amazing relationship with Adam, right? And you just made and signed the contract because you felt it was the best move for your career, bro. KOTD calls you and they're doing a Twitch event where the main event, they're offering it to you. And they're offering you a $60,000 bag, $75K bag. You can't take it now because you're locked down to an exclusive contract on URL. For somebody like A-Ward, who's built his career already, and it's not somebody who's just coming up from the streets just trying to get signed onto a stage. That's what a lot of guys like from the Crucible, for example, come from. They don't have it, they're just trying to get there. A-Ward's already there. So for him to do something like that will be completely counterproductive. You know what I'm saying? So I completely understand that. No guaranteed money. Money is not guaranteed. How can you sign anything where you don't even get guaranteed money? So you're telling me, right, that I can sign this 2 to 3 year contract, but I'm not even guaranteed money down the line. Why? He also says because you're not guaranteed battles. And you're not guaranteed opponents. You're not guaranteed anything. This is why I find what he's talking about so interesting, bro, because it's like, bro, that literally means, not even exaggerating, you know what I'm saying, or hypothetically speaking, that your entire career is at the mercy of the URL, bro. You have no more say over what happens as soon as you give away your John Hancock over to that contract, bro. You have no say. You're at the mercy of URL sitting there and tossing you, you know what I'm saying, a small plate here or there, like Jack Boy Maine, like drugs. And why that would be done, who knows for what reasons. And this is the thing. This is why A-Ward doesn't want to do it, because who knows why. Maybe it could be that you want to devalue a certain battler for some reason. Maybe it's because you don't want him to look as good as he actually looks. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? And then on the opposite end, there's favorites. You have like Sue Surf, who URL wants to look as great as possible at all times because he's a moneymaker for them. Like, just your entire career is just at the mercy of the URL, bro. So A-Ward, bro, I'm telling you, bro, we stand with you, bro. There's a lot of us. Salute to the people that be in the chat too, man, when these types of conversations are going on, because it just tells me that there's people that are interested in what's happening for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people that want to know the truth behind things. Like, we know that A-Ward is not, some of us don't understand that A-Ward is not ducking Nun, bro. God bless Nun too. He just had some kind of accident. I hope everything is well over there. But I'm just saying, that's the point. Like, we all know that he's not ducking Jackboy May. But that's what we try and make it look like. Some people don't understand why these things are happening, bro. Like, to A-Ward, bro, and this is no offense and no shot to like a Jackboy or anything, but those battlers are beneath him. Like, as far as like, when you do that Mortal Kombat, you know what I'm saying, tower, like Jackboy's beneath him on the tower, bro. How does it make sense to revert and go backwards? It doesn't make any sense, especially if you're in control of your own career. But this is why it's very important to have control of your own career. Because if you don't, then you will be taking steps backwards, bro. Then you will be forced to be working backwards as opposed to working your way up still. You'll get knocked right down on that Mortal Kombat tower, bro, if you decide to sign away because they can do that. Because they could just do that. You know what I'm saying? So, A-Ward, man, I'm with you, bro. You already know what it is, man. And this man called out Lloyd Banks. Oh, my God, bro. A-Ward. Honestly, I'm going to keep it real. I think A-Ward will smoke Lloyd Banks' boots. But that's not because of anything, you know. I think, like, A-Ward is a better, like, you know, rapper or, you know, on beat or whatever. It's only because, and we all know this to be true, there's no way that Lloyd Banks could get on his battle rap stage his first time, face somebody like A-Ward, and win. That's just not possible. That's not possible. Let me know what y'all think, man. You already know what it is. It's your boy Dro coming at you live and direct from the Battle Beef. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe.